In this video, I'm gonna share 23 Canva tips and tricks that you probably don't know yet. In this list of tips and tricks, I'm gonna share new features and also hidden tools, so make sure that you stay until the end so you don't miss any of them. So if you guys are interested in this tutorial, let's go to my computer. The first tip that I'm going to share with you guys today is one that I really love because I love to work on Instagram designs from my laptop and then I need them on my phone in order to post them on Instagram. So let's say that this is the Instagram post I want to send to my phone. Go to the navigation bar on top, select share. From here, select more and then select send to phone. In here you have two options. You can send a link to your design to your email, or you can display a QR code. I love the QR code option because this is going to automatically open this design on my phone. So let's select the QR code reader. Let's scan the QR code. So Canva is going to automatically open this design on my Canva app on my phone, and then I just need to hit download so it saves on my camera roll. Tip number 2 is a new feature in Canva which allows us to find and replace text. So let's say that you are working on a presentation which has over 20 pages. I need to change the word tip for trick. You're gonna go to File, and in here, select Find and Replace Text. This window will appear and you will type the word you need to find in this box. So let's say tip. And then if you need to replace it with another word, you are going to type the new word in here. So let's say trick. And then replace. You can replace each word one by selecting this button, or you can replace all the times this word appears on the document. So in this case, it will be 24 times, and then select replace all. I'm gonna replace just one just to show you. I'm gonna change this one, tip for trick. So replace, and Canva will do the word automatically for you. There is another option that you can use in here, which is match case. So let's say that I want to find tip with a lowercase, and I just need to select match case and see how many times tip without the capital T appears on my document. So it appears just one time and Canva will take me automatically to that specific page. Now I'm gonna show you how to draw in Canva. If you didn't know, there is a new app in Canva that will allow you to draw. So let me show you how that works. You're gonna go to more, and from here you're gonna select this app called Draw Beta. In here you have the option to select any of these brushes. So let's go for marker. Gonna select a color. You can change the size and transparency of your brush, and then you can start drawing. Once you are done, you're gonna select the button done, and you can use this drawing as a Canva element. You can resize it, or you can rotate it or change its position. This app is not available from mobile phones at the moment. It is available from desktop and from tablets, but if you are watching this video in the future, it might be already available from mobile phones. Now let me show you a couple of tips and tricks related to shapes. In Canva, we can now add borders to our shapes. Let me show you how it works. Here I have a circular shape on my design. When you select it on the toolbar, you will see this new button called Border Style. When you select this button, you will see this window appearing, and from here you can add borders to your shapes. You have 4 different styles of borders, and you can also change the border weight with this slider. The next tip is about corner rounding. Basically, if you have a shape like this one in which you have sharp corners, you can select your shape, go to border style, and you can adjust the corner rounding. So let me show you what happens when I move the slider to the right. Let me show you the shape. Now we have rounded corners. Let me make this shape bigger so maybe you can appreciate the rounded corners better. Let me make those corners even rounder. And you can also add round corners to other shapes like stars or any other shape that has sharp corners. Let me show you with the star. Now we have this sweet star, and now with an arrow. Another trick is that we can now add text to shapes. Let me show you. When you have your shape on your design, you're going to double click on top of your shape, and this will allow you to type directly on the shape. Before, we used to create a shape and then add a text box on top of our shape, but if we were to extend our shape, we needed to extend the text box and so on. But with this new feature, the text will adapt automatically when we are resizing our shape. We can also change the font of our text, so you will have all the text options on the toolbar. You can change the font in here, change the size, you can change the color, and so on. Tip number 7 is the copy and paste style. This is a feature that I really love, and I know that many people don't know about it. So let me show you. I want to copy the style of this shape to this circle. So I want this circle to be yellow and to have the same border style as this shape. I'm gonna select the shape, and you're gonna try to find the copy style feature on the toolbar. Because at the moment I have this window open, I don't see it. So let me collapse this window, and now you will see that we have the 3 dots on the white toolbar. Select it, and now you will see the copy style feature in here. We're gonna select the copy style button, and then we're going to select the shape where we want to paste the style to. As you see, now we have exactly the same style from the square to this circular shape. You can do the same with fonts, and I'm gonna show you a shortcut so you can do it with your keyboard. You're gonna select the font that you want to copy the style from. Gonna select Ctrl-Alt-C, and then select the font where you want to paste the style to. Ctrl-Alt-V, and then you have the same style on your text box. You can also do the same tricks if you have applied a filter to a photo. So let me show you. This photo has a filter. You go to Edit Image, and I applied the grayscale filter. So I'm gonna do the same, Ctrl-Alt-C, and I'm gonna paste the filter on this photo, Ctrl-Alt-V. Ta-da! You can also do the same for lines. So let me custom this line. I'm gonna add some arrows to the ends, and let me change the line style too. Okay, I have this line style, and I'm gonna apply the line style to this other line. So Ctrl-Alt-C, then I select this line, Ctrl-Alt-V. Lastly, you can also copy and paste a style from a group of elements to another group of elements. So let me show you. I'm gonna do this now with the tool. I'm gonna copy the style and paste it on these other shapes. Voila! Tip number 8 is connecting lines. This is also a new feature in Canva, and let me show you how it works. I'm gonna press the key C to bring a circle to my design, and now I'm gonna press R to bring a square to my design. And now let's say that I want to connect these 2 shapes with a line. This is going to help you a lot if you are trying to design flowcharts. So now I'm gonna press the key L to bring a line to my design. To connect this line to the circle, I just need to move this end of the line close to the shape, and you will see that we have now 5 points on the shape. I can bring this line to any of those points to connect the line to the shape. So now I'm connecting my line to this end of the shape, and now if I need to move my circle, you will see that the line adjusts and moves at the same time as I'm moving the circle. Now, if I want to connect the line to this shape, I will do the same. And if I move any of these shapes, the line will adjust automatically. The cool thing about connecting lines is that you can do the same with other kind of elements. So let me go to elements and let's go to graphics. I'm gonna select 2 illustrations and try to do the same trick of connecting lines. So I have this unicorn and a butterfly. Let me delete these other shapes. And now let's connect the shape to these 2 illustrations. I'm gonna do the same. You will see that you also have the same dots appearing on the elements. And now if I move the butterfly or the unicorn, the line will adjust automatically. And you can also use the same connecting lines trick with photos and videos. There is another trick related to shapes that I want to show you. Let's say that I have this little flowchart and I want to change this circle for another shape. Instead of going to elements, selecting another shape, and reconnecting the line, I just need to select my circle and go to the toolbar. Find the shape button, and from here you can change the shape that you selected with just one click. If you didn't know, there is a color picker in Canva. I want to change the color of this background to another color. So I'm gonna select the background, go to color. From here, you're gonna select the plus icon, and on this window that appears, you have the color picker. When you select the color picker, you have access to this tool that allows you to select any color available on your window. So let's say that I want to select this red color, and automatically I have the red color on my background. You can do the same trick with photos. So let me go to photos. I'm gonna select this one right here. And let's say that I want to change again the background color to this green. So go to plus, select the color picker, and select any of the colors that you want from your image. If you have been using Canva for a while, you know that creating tables wasn't an easy task. You needed to create tables from scratch with lines. So now we have tables in Canva. You go to Elements and you have the Tables section. Select See All, and in here you have different table styles that you can bring automatically to your page. I have a video that I'm going to recommend up here in which I show you every single detail that you need to know about tables. But let me show you quickly what you can do with these tables. You can add text to the cells on your table. You can delete columns, you can add more columns, the same way for rows. And you have some other options available in here. You can also change the style of your tables. And now that I'm talking about tables, let me show you a really quick tip that you can do with tables. Let's say that you already have a table on an Excel spreadsheet. You're gonna select your table, you're gonna Control C, then go to Canva. Let me delete this. And Control V. And as you can see, Canva automatically creates a table with the information that you had on your sheet. This tip that I'm going to share now, I really love because you will be able to find really cool frames in Canva, and it is also something relatively new. So if you are not able to find a specific frame, this is going to help you, because I know that a lot of you are trying to find blob frames and you are not able to do it. Let me show you how you can find them. Go to Elements and find the Frames section. You will see it here, and select all. Now inside the frames section you will have a search bar. Before you only had the option to scroll down, and that makes it difficult to find specific frames. But now with the search bar you can find specific frames. So I know that many of you were trying to find the blob frame. I know it because I saw the comments that you were like, oh, I cannot find the blob frame. You type blob and then you have so many options to choose from. You can do the same for things like computer or phone or browser. And like this, you can find very unique frames that not everyone is using. And now let me show you really quick how a frame works, because maybe there are some beginners in Canva watching this video. So let's bring this frame to my design, and now let's bring a photo inside the frame. Let me try with this one. And as you can see, the frame is cropping the image into the shape of the frame. There is a new trick in Canva that I really like. Let's say that you are working on a presentation and you need to download a specific part of your slide. Let's say that I just need a design with this specific information. I'm gonna select these elements and then right-click on top of the elements. You will see this menu appearing, and you have the option to download as a design only the elements that you have selected. So select download section, and you see that Canva has prepared a new download section, and let me download it to show you how it looks. And this is the selection that I just downloaded from a specific slide on Canva. Now let me share some tips and tricks related to templates. Let's say that you are working on a design, but you would like to see how this design looks with a different style. I'm gonna go to the templates section, and I'm gonna try to find a template style that I like. So let me see, what do we find in here? Let's say that I want to try this template style on my design. You're gonna click on the three dots and then apply style only. You will see that my design will automatically change, and if you are not happy with the color combination, you can select again the color palette until you find a color combination that you're happy with. If you have a Canva Pro account, you can do the same with Canva Pro templates. So you will go to the three dots and you will see also the apply style only. If you are working with a Canva free account, you will only be able to apply the style from free templates. I'm going to show you a trick to create faster and unique presentations. Go to templates, and on the templates section, you will see now a layouts section. So you have templates and next to it layouts. When you click on layouts, you will have these options available. You can bring any of these layouts to your page, and the cool thing is that Canva will adjust these layouts according to the fonts and colors that you are using on your design. So in this design, I'm using this font and these specific colors. So that's why I have a gray background, this font color, and this yellow on the shapes of the layout. Another trick related to templates is that you can now start a template. So let's say that I loved this template right here. You're gonna select the three dots, and then you have this option to start a template. So I'm gonna click on it. And now this template has been started. How do I find this template later on when I want to work with it? You're gonna go to More, go to Folders, and in here you will see the Start section. When you select this option, you will see all the templates, images, and elements that you have started. So let me apply my template, and you will see that the template has been applied to my design automatically. Now let me show you how to start a template if you are on the Canva templates marketplace. So let's say that I'm in canva.com/templates and I liked this template. I'm gonna hover on the template and you will see the star right here. Now let me share some tips and tricks related to photos. Let's say that I want to add this image into a phone. Let's select the image and go to the toolbar where it says Edit Image. From here, we're gonna find the option that says Smart Mockups. You're gonna select See All, and in here you will find a lot of phone options that look very realistic. So let's select this one, and you will see that my image has been inserted into the mockup. Another option is to go again to Edit Image, and find the option that says frames. In here you also have another realistic frames. So you have these two frame options for phone. So I'm gonna select this one. And it will look like this. Let's say that you have a photo that you really like, but you want to have the background blurred so it looks more professional. Select the photo, go to Edit Image, and you're gonna search for the option that says Autofocus. When you select this option, Canva will automatically identify the background of your photo and will add a blur effect. From here, you can adjust the blur intensity, so if this is too much for you, you can reduce the intensity. And if you want the blur position to be further away or closer to your subject, you can also adjust the slider. And when you're ready, you just need to hit apply. Now I want to show you a quick way to retouch portraits in Canva. We're gonna select our portrait, open Edit Image, and now let's find Face Retouch. So Face Retouch, we have the app in here, select it. If you haven't installed it yet, just select Use. Canva will automatically apply this Face Retouch to your image, so you can either go for Auto and then adjust the intensity, or you can also go with each of these options and adjust the smooth skin, white teeth, or red eye. I'm gonna go for Auto. I'm gonna increase the intensity just a tiny bit, and you can select here to show original and see how far you have gone with your face retouch. So this is before, and this is after. I think this is subtle but still looks really good, so I'm gonna hit apply. So let me show you again the before and after. Before and after. I know that many of you like these effects of making a photo look as a painting. So let me show you how to do that. You're gonna select your photo, go to Edit Image, and we're gonna search for Paint Effects. We have the Paint Effects section. I already installed this app in Canva, so I'm gonna go for See All. From here, you can select any of these options. I guess it depends on the style that you prefer and also which effect looks better on each specific photo. So I'm gonna go for Windle. You are going to select it and then just wait for Canva to do its magic. Once the effect has been applied to your photo, you can either select the effect again and then adjust the intensity if you prefer, or just simply click apply. Now let me show you how to quickly add shadows to photos in Canva. Let's say that I want to add a shadow to this flower. I'm gonna select my flower, go to Edit Image, and this time we're going to search for shadow. We have the shadows option, so select See All, and you can play around with all the options that we have available in here. So we have the glow option, we have drop, angle, curved, lift page, and backdrop. I'm gonna go for drop, and if you click once again on the shadow that you prefer, you have access to all the settings that you can adjust. So you have all these directions of shadows, so you can go for top, top right, and so on. And then you can adjust the offset, angle, transparency, blurriness. You can even change the color of your shadow and then click apply. Now let me show you how to add a border or an outline to a photo like this one. You're gonna work with a photo that has a transparent background. You can do this if you have a Canva Pro account, so you go to Image and you can remove the background of your image. I already have my photo without a background, and now let's add the outline. To do this, you're gonna select the shadows app, go to glow, then we're going to open the glow settings. So we're gonna click on glow again, and then we're going to move the transparency slider all the way to 100 and blur to 0. Then we're going to adjust the size of our border This will depend on the effect that you are trying to find, and then you can also change the color of your outline. And it is as simple as that. And then you can click apply. Now let me show you a pro tip. This one is available for Canva Pro users. You will go to the homepage and open Planner. If you didn't know, if you have a Canva Pro account, you can schedule posts directly in Canva. So if you want, you can schedule Instagram posts and those will be automatically published on your Instagram account. The trick that I want to show you today is this one. When you go to the content planner, you will see that Canva automatically shows some events, but you may not use those events. So you will go to filters and you can remove holidays around the world and social media holidays. You're gonna end up only with your events. So I'm gonna show you the trick to create your own events. You're gonna go to a specific date and click on the day. You now have access to create a new event. So let's say that is my birthday, and then you can add a description. So let's say, let's create a post on this date and then save. Like this, when you are working on your content planner, you will be reminded to create a specific birthday post on this date. So when you click on this event, you will have access to create a design directly from this window, and you can either select custom size, Facebook post, Twitter post, Pinterest, etc. I still have a lot of Canva tips and tricks that I want to share, and I'm gonna make a part 2 of this tutorial. So if you want to get a notification once that video is out, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you learned new tips, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!